today, from Portland, Oregon, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Portland Snowhawks taking on the Houston Voyagers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Voyagers and the Portland Snowhawks. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Portland team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And it's the defense that's really the star of the show. A terrific game last week.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 74 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's complete. Henry.
Hunter Henry. That's good.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 40.
Now a carry for Dillon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Jones. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
the play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? Back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
1st down, Voyagers.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Again, Herbert. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it with Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Voyagers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Herbert's pass.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
On the carry.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Herbert throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 3.
From the gun, Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And it's good to make it 7-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt.
First down and 10.
Houston set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
At the play action, it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and less.
Operating from the gun, Herbert, and the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run with Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Dillon. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Hunter Henry. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jared Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
On the stop. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Houston.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Wide receiver.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something. And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else. See if he has that confidence.
34-yard line. A gain of 9.
On second down, here's Herbert. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone, going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air again, Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
At the Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
Herbert.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
At the looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run it with Benjamin. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Dante Fowler in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
They'll run again with Benjamin. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. Houston set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 20.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Herbert got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
The tackle made.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
7 yards there and a first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Man open left side, it's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Voyagers.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Pickup of 10, but it brings up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
A 19-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Snowhawks 14.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 32-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A.J. Dillon. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll find his running back, Eno Benjamin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Herbert. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kenneth Murray, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Benjamin. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
First down and much more for Henry. And down to the 16-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dillon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Now it's Dillon.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Makes the score Voyagers 24, Snowhawks 17.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll go again to Jones. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 7. At time, a huge factor. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be complete to Dillon. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Good. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Fowler make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.